Oscar Bevis, IFL TV, proudly sponsored by Everlast here at the Steel City Gym in Sheffield today. And a nice little surprise, Mr. Kieron Conway. How are we, mate?
I'm all good. Just done a few rounds sparring and now I feel good going home and one more session today.
It's a bit of a trek, isn't it, Northampton to Sheffield for, 6 rounds?
Yeah, it's not too bad. Like I'm struggling to get any sparring, so I have to travel. Quite a bit or get people to come to me. But they're always coming from a long distance. But it is what it is, part of the job. We've all done it, and then we'll just crack on.
I can't imagine why it would be hard to get sparring as a professional. Like, you're someone who's got an ample amount of experience in the ring. I thought people would be jumping at the chance to spar you, but you're telling me it's hard to get sparring?
Yeah, to be fair, I thought the same thing. I said, when my dad was like, oh yeah, struggling to get anyone in for these days, I was like, what? Surely people would want to come and spar. Like,
I've just boxed on Canelo's undercard, I'll have you know.
Yeah, exactly. He's like, nah. But there's good sparring in our gym as well. So within all weights and my weight especially. So yeah, if there's any light middles that see this and need some sparring, nice and short, come see me.
IFL coming up handy once again. Yeah. I do want to talk about that spar actually because I know Junaid very well, and when I first met him in 2018. I was shocked when I saw him a year and a half later and he told me he's going to be at light middle. You look very big in there, and you and him going back and forth, like that was a genuinely entertaining spar.
Yeah, I'm big for the weight. I just keep getting bigger and bigger. But yeah, that was good sparring. It's good to mix things up in sparring and work with different styles. All useful for different things. And it was good spar as well. I enjoyed it, and we'll get some more rounds in.
For someone like him, I think it's pretty obvious to see what he would get out of sparring someone like you. But what can you take from sparring someone who is yet to make their professional debut?
He's got that good amateur background. He's got that good timing and speed like the amateurs do, especially when they're coming through early on in the pros. And it's nice for my reactions and timing in that sort of sense.
Yeah, I was just wondering because obviously you're at very different stages of your career. But yeah, he makes his debut on Friday the 10th. And you are in an absolute barnstormer on October the 9th. I know you spoke to Coogan about it in Liverpool, but you must just be looking forward to it now, because I can tell you one thing, the fans are looking forward to it.
Yeah, I hope so. And I do think it's going to be a good fight. But I think I'm a level ahead of this. And to be fair, I think he knows it too. I don't know, is it his last attempt at having a career? He's getting on a bit. And to be fair, the only chance he's really got is to knock me out. And I've been hit hard in the past. I've been hit hard. I do genuinely spar heavyweights, and I hold my own. I don't see how he's got a chance.
Well, I remember after the draw with Cheeseman, and we spoke 6 months later, and you were like, I'm basically being frozen out of the domestic scene now. I don't know, where do you place this fight? Because we're seen as a domestic dust-up sort of thing, domestic banger. But I don't know, I kind of feel like it's a level head, and I feel like the winner of this, especially the fights you've had since Cheeseman, the winner of this goes on to quite big things.
Yeah, hopefully. I don't mind what happens after this fight, as long as I'm moving forward. If it's for the British title, my next fight, I'll take that. If it's for something else, I'll take it. I'm 25 years old. I've got a long way to go. I've still got learning to do, but yeah, I'm a step ahead of this fight, and I'm going to put on good display and show that I am up there. I am up there at the top of the domestic scene, definitely. My last fight, I didn't turn up. My dad could have beat me that night, and that's it. So people can look into that as much as they want, but I'm better than that.
Is it something that, well, I know you're going to tell me it's not, but I'm just wondering how something like that could play on your mind, because obviously, like I said, when we spoke after the Cheeseman fight, there's a lot of mental things to deal with about why it didn't work for you or why you didn't get what you wanted that night and potentially the future. Is that something that can play on a fighter's mind, and has it played on your mind that night?
I guess it could play on people's mind, and I don't understand why. But I know what's what, and I know various different things. I didn't turn up, it is what it is, and there's no excuses. I'll just move on. I don't need to sit there and look at the past. I'm looking forward, and that's it.
And in terms of the rest of the night, it's just such a banging night for the 154-pound division. Can you, after your fight, fingers crossed you come through, look potentially elsewhere? Can you look at the other fights on the card and take real interest, or is that night just solely about yourself, all the energy into your fight, and then just worry about down the line when it happens?
I will be just focused on my fight, but of course, it's a real good show, and I'll sit ringside and I'll watch the rest of the show.
In the ring and calling someone out?
Huh?
In the ring and calling out the winner?
Oh yeah. Whoever's got
either fight?
Whoever's got the British title, but Cheeseman, I feel like he's moving on if he wins. So I'm not really sure what's going to happen. But yeah, we'll see what happens on the night. Anyway, I don't turn down fights. I'll turn up, and that's it.